Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and welcome back to the channel. So today we're back with a new series. We are trying out today Rail Route Train Dispatcher Simulator, the Story of Jozic. I probably pronounced that wrong. Anyway, it's a free demo currently, and there is a game which is the normal rail route, which we can try. Let's head on into the main route that we'll be using, which will be Prague. You can see there's also a tester sort of like in Wakefield. So let's head on over to Prague and we'll see what we can do today. So we'll be following the tutorial today. So let's listen to what he's got to say first.
Oh, hello. You must be my replacement. I'm Jozic. I've been the dispatcher here for over 30 years now, and I'll be training you today. It's good to meet you. This is the dispatch interface. Oh, don't worry. We're not very busy at the moment. We've got plenty of time to practice. Why don't we try moving around our view a bit to start? Hold the mouse button to move the screen. Great! Now try scrolling them. Haha, you're a natural. I can tell you're going to be great at this already. Now, how about we get a bit more comfortable with the interface? There are a few different things that we need to learn about. First up, we have the switches. These allow us to direct the train's route and decide which track they'll follow. Great! Now we'll move on to the signals. These signals instruct the train to either proceed or halt, depending on which way they're flipped. Wonderful! Notice that the signal has turned green. This means that it's set to proceed. Trains will be able to run through it. Let's right-click it to set it back to Great job! As a dispatcher, you'll be responsible for routing trains to specific locations, so we should get familiar with some of the routes you'll be using. Let's start by making a route from Davica, Platform 2, to Bubny, Platform 2. We'll start by setting the switches so that the train can safely pass them. Remember, if a switch isn't set correctly, you'll be given a penalty. Great! Now that the switches are set, you can flip the signal. Excellent! Now that the route is set, a train could run through and reach its destination. We'll try setting another route in a second, but first we need to close the current route. Flip the signal to halt. This will make the track available for other trains again. Normally, a train would automatically reset the signal when it passes by, but for now, we can do it manually. Great job! Looks like you know what you're doing. Let's see if you can create a route on your own. Try making a route from Bubny Platform 2 to Docks Platform 1. And remember, switches first, then signals. Wonderful! Let's clear this route and get started with some actual trains. Let's right-click it to set it back. Great job! Well, you've certainly got the hang of that. The trains will start coming soon. I'm off to get a coffee, and then we'll start for real.
Alright, see you later. So yeah, so as you'll see, we've got a tutorial pretty much to follow through. So yeah, we'll sit back, enjoy the tutorial, and I'll pick up with you as we get a break.
Oh, I love a good coffee. Warms the bones. I get cold often in my old age. Oh, what's that? Sounds like we've got a train approaching. We'd better get back to work. Oh, look! Davica Station has a circular train icon above it. That means that there's a train waiting to arrive. We better wave it through. Left-click on the circular train icon to take a look at the train's route. Looks like train commuter 1011 is waiting to arrive. Take a look at our central panel down below. According to its schedule, it's looking to arrive at Platform 2. Now that we've selected the train icon, all we have to do to accept the train is to click on one of the station's platforms. Right, here it comes. Sometimes these trains take so long to arrive, I take a nap whilst I wait for them. Well, feel free to pass the time any way you like. No use sitting here doing nothing.
Oh, perfect. So, do I have an app? Shall I mess around? I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, as mentioned, guys, this is the first few tutorials. It is a part of a free demo. So we have a train arriving now. So let's fast forward time a little bit.
You see that switch down the line? We'd better change its route, or else we'll be sending them. Good work! Now we've got to signal to the train that it's safe to move. See the signal in front of the train? Great! That'll let the train know that it's safe to set off. Once it's past it, the signal will go back to causing trains to halt. We'll just wait for the train to depart now. It shouldn't be long. Oh, look! The train just started moving. Its scheduled departure time must have passed already. Now we wait for the train to arrive in Bubny. As I said, feel free to take a quick power nap. I know I will. Ah, look! The track's turned red. That means that it's occupied.
Alright, so let's speed forward this bit so it gets into Bunby, and then switch it round and head it back the other way.
Time to teach you about reversing. Sometimes we'll need to send the train back the way it came. That's where the reverse button comes in. Oh, I nearly forgot. Make sure you flip the switch down the line, too. The train is waiting to go to platform. Now we can signal for the train. We'll just wait for the train to depart now. It shouldn't be long. Oh, look! The train just started moving. Its scheduled departure time must have passed already. Let's hope it's not late. You won't believe how many late trains I've had over the years. Oh, they just give me a small fine, but nothing I can't handle.
Right, so the train's coming into a divis, and probably pronounced that wrong. We'll wait for it to stop and let these people off.
Fantastic job. You know, I think you're ready to wear one of these now. Your very own pocket watch. You can pin it to your uniform. I got this when I first started as a conductor a long, long time ago. Try it on. Wow, that really suits you, huh? Reminds me of myself when I was younger.
Cool, so we get a pocket watch now. So hopefully we've got no excuse for stuff being late anymore.
Well, I think it's time to see how well I've taught you. I'm going to let you try dispatching 4 trains on your own now, and you've got to make sure that they're all on time. Don't worry, I'm sure you'll be great. Check the timetable to see the incoming trains.
Alright guys, so got to get 4 trains through. You can see them here in the bottom right of the screen. So we've got the first one coming through any moment now, which is... Why is this thing not going away? Okay, so that one there, as you can see, is the next one through. So let's fast forward a little bit till that next one can come in. Wait for the logo to go above the station so that it can be allocated to a platform. There we go, you can see it there, due in at 8:15.
Here's the first train. Make sure to keep an eye on its schedule to see where it's headed and when it's leaving. We wouldn't want it to be late.
Alright, so let's...
Go ahead, accept the train onto the platform.
Alright, so let's pick platform 2. There we go, so it should be coming in. Set the switches so that it goes to the right station, because it's going to Bunby. That's all fine. Just let it come in, speed up a little bit just so that we can get it on the right place. Cool. Give it green light so it can head through when it's finished loading. Fast forward time a little bit. It's great how you can just speed things up a little bit just so you can get the trains out of the way and slow things down again once you have more trains available. Right, cool. So you can see the track's gone red as it's passing through, and then it will head on into Bunby Station. Perfect. The next train is this one returning. You can see it in the bottom right of the screen there.
Oh, by the way, another way to revert the train is simply by right-clicking it.
Right, cool. So let's give that green light so it can head back through and head to platform 1. So perfect. So let's wait for this one to head on through. Cool. So that's heading on in. We should be good to go from there. We've got a purple train coming through next. So let's wait and see what that one is.
Nice work. I knew you were a natural. That's the first one finished. Now on to the rest.
Cool, so this next one is a freight train by the looks of it. Yep, so it's heading through to the docks. So, yep, so it's not stopping, it's just passing through. So, okay, looks like we're going to probably have to go into
Another incoming train? Make sure you handle it on time, and don't be in a hurry.
Cool.
Oh, looks like the train's heading for the docks. We could take the Bubny route, but that takes a while. Why don't we build a shortcut? See that highlighted button? That's the construction menu. Go ahead and click it. Great! Now click the highlighted cell on our map. That will place the start of... Perfect! Now we can place the rest. Click the new highlighted cell. This is where our track will end. Excellent job! That'll make the trip to the docks much quicker. Close the construction menu. Perfect! Now you can use that route for the next train. I'm going to step out and stretch my legs a bit. Don't worry, I'll be back when you're done dispatching all of the trains. Good luck.
He doesn't half like to take loads of breaks as our mentor today. It doesn't fill me with confidence that we're going to get this job done properly. But anyway, as you can see, the train is passing through to the docks, so occasionally you'll see one a little bit further down the timeline in the bottom right. That's going to be going straight through, and some that will be stopping at stations. So the next one we've got coming through is a commuter train, so that's heading from platform 2 to Bumbi to platform 1. So let's set that one up properly. You can speed forward just a little bit, wait for it to ask for its train station, so it should be coming up reasonably soon. What was it? Yeah, platform 2 to platform 1. So got to remember to make sure we allocate the right points and wait for the train. So there you go. So let's click that one, click 2. It's perfect, so that's coming in. So I know it's only early stages of this playthrough. It's I can imagine this gets quite challenging when you get lots of trains coming in and out, different routes. The map itself, even just in this, which is, bear in mind, this is just the effectively the free demo version, is quite expansive. How much of that we use going forwards, I don't know. We'll see how far this game lets us go in before it makes us buy it, basically. But if it's something you're interested in and want to see the actual full game on the channel, then please do comment below and smash that like button so that I know that it's something that you'd like to try. Right, so this train should now be heading back on over. We go, heading back out to platform 1, and then as you can see in the little hourly time slot in the bottom right, as you can see, this one will head back in, and then we got another non-stop to the docks, which will be here thereafter. So I think we're going to say we've got to do 4 dispatched before we move on to the next task. So let's fast forward just a little bit, wait for this one to disappear out. Cool, and then that commuter train's gone. So yeah, we've got the freight one, which is to the docks. So switch those points. We're good all the way through. Switch that one as it's coming in on platform 2, and then wait for it to turn up. As soon as it turns up, it should hopefully be able to give a green light straight the way through, and should save it having to stop at the station. Cool, here we go. Give that green, perfect. So he shouldn't need to stop. I also like how the game slows it down when you get a task. Obviously, just have to remember to speed it back up again, otherwise this would take forever just to get some jobs done. But yeah, that one's heading straight on through, as you can see. Let's let it go. And then yeah, we've got another commuter train coming just after that, which I don't know if this will be classed as the 4th one, but this might let it go. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So we've got one of these cutscenes. Obviously, it's just bit of an advert, I guess, for the developers and all the voice coaches and everyone else that's supposed to be in it. So yeah, just a few of you that are involved in the story and the project, I guess. So thank you for everyone that's spent time developing this and the bigger game in general. So someone who does some sounds there, Sergio. I guess that's where they're from. So UK. So you've got different nationalities. Quite a multi-nationality development this product. So. Alright, oh, door's opened, hang on. He's back.
Oh, I really needed that stretch. Sitting for a long time does not agree with me. You did fantastically on the trains. Excellent job.
So if he doesn't like being sat down, probably a railway dispatcher probably isn't the best job for him if he doesn't like being sat down. Maybe, I don't know, maybe like a more upright job would be better for him, where he can stretch his legs slightly more frequently. But as you see, a couple of people, so the voice of Jozic, I'm probably pronouncing that completely wrong, and I apologise if I've insulted anyone with that thing. Oh, there you go, happy dispatching. Oh, and it's made with love. It does show.
Now we've got the hang of things, we don't want to get bored, do we? I think it's time to ramp up the traffic a bit, and we can do that by accepting some contracts. Perhaps one from Davice to Bubny and back, just to keep things simple. I'll let you know when we're ready, but for now, you should keep an eye on the timetable down right. Try to see when our current trains are arriving and departing. That way you'll be better prepared to take on new contracts.
Alright, so I'm not sure what we have to do next, but he just seems to be open the station details, dispatch routinely until 9:03. So, yeah, looks like we're just carrying on through, so we'll wait for the next train to turn up. Some annoying beeping coming on there. Yeah, I know I don't know how to get rid of that annoying sound. Alright, let's forward this a little bit till the next train arrives, which is another commuter train, which should be through any minute now. So let's wait for the station to update. There we go, perfect. So coming to that one there, so it's coming to platform 2, and then it's going straight through to Bumby, so that's not a problem, that's ready for him to go through. And then you can see it's due back, and then another one of those freight trains is coming through. I can imagine this gets quite intense when you've got lots of trains, lots of routes. Be interesting to see what the development path is like, so what you can automate. Obviously there is a lot of building opportunities. We've only just built track. I know there's upgrading stations and platforms and stuff like that, so yeah, that'd be pretty cool to do. Alright, let's reverse this one and head it back, so that's fine. Yeah, good. Yeah, so there's lots of stuff to develop it, as I'll show. Probably should come up a bit later with the different developments and all the different upgrades and stuff you get. Obviously, credits, points, and looks like development upgrades. So look, you got 5 there. Not sure what the ones.
Now it's a perfect time, and it looks like you've been offered a new contract. Isn't that a lucky coincidence? Let's open up our contracts panel in the top left and take a look at them. Oh, this looks good. Back in my day, we didn't earn half this much. We should accept it. It's not too difficult, and it'll make good practice. Good work. Now that you've accepted it, it's time for the trial train. This train will determine how fast your route is and how much you'll be paid for it, so make it count.
Right, there we go. So we've got a trial train coming in for our contract. So just got to wait for the other commuter train to get out of the way. And this one is heading into any platform. So I guess we've only got 1 and 1. So we'll seem to try and get most of the trains coming in on platform 2 here, and then heading to the only platform that is Bumby, and then heading back to platform 1. So let's try and set that route going. So now that train's disappeared, you can go through.
Oh, and a note on contracts for the future. Remember, you should only accept the ones you like the look of. No need to take too many, or any at all if you'll get overwhelmed.
Oh, okay, so don't have to take contracts if we don't want to. That's really handy.
Look at that, the train's at Bubny already. Remember the platforms that the train runs along. All future instances of that train will need to use the same route.
I must remember that. And as you can see, the freight train is just heading its way through to the docks, so this train will just have to go through there. There we go, perfect. So that one can head on through whilst it's going down to the platform 1, and then the docks one's disappeared off already, so that's gained us some points. And then this one will head in there. So a little bit of time before the next one, so probably yeah, no, it should be fine. So that should get the next task done because it's disappeared to there. So that should run it to destination. Come on, wait for it to go. Is it going to go before the next train turns up? Hopefully. Yeah,
Phew, that was quick. Don't worry if you're not happy with the contract. You can always reject it or optimize the route later on. Go ahead and either accept or decline the new contract. Wonderful! That train will be running every 60 minutes from now on, so be sure to watch out for it.
Alright, perfect. So, next train's coming in. So let's organise this a little bit.
Now that we're so busy, we don't want to be having to manually accept all those trains, do we? How about we automate the process to make our life a little easier? We should start by automatically accepting trains onto the platforms. We'll need to unlock the Auto Accept Trains upgrade to do that. Go ahead and open up the System Upgrades panel and we'll get started. Perfect! There are lots of upgrades here for the future, but for now, we're looking for the Auto Accept Trains upgrade. There are 4 different types of upgrades: contract, automation, control, and interface upgrades. Great! Here's the one we're looking for. The upgrades take 5 upgrade points to unlock. We'll earn 1 upgrade point each time we dispatch a train on time, so better make sure we don't run late. Nice work! That's our first upgrade. Hopefully there's many more to come. Now, let's take a look at how it works. Close the System Upgrades panel. Look at that! A button's been added. Turning this on will let us automatically accept trains arriving at this station. Ah, looks like you turned it off. I think we... Perfect. This button will be available in every one of our stations. Remember, it's activated by default, so feel free to uncheck it when you need to.
Perfect. So, bit of automation there, so we don't have to worry about selecting exactly the same platforms or every platform for every train. It should now happen automatically. So let's fast forward this a little bit so we can get this train through the route. As you can see, we're starting to get busier down in the bottom right. We've got a few more trains coming in and out, so we're going to have to be on our toes. I'm sure this isn't the it's probably the quietest this is going to be. We're probably only going to get busier from here. So let's return this train. There we go. Set him back through. Cool. And then we've got a freight train coming through after that again. So as you can see, it's the same sort of at this stage of the moment anyway, sort of first 3 or 4 trains and routes, and obviously yes, it will expand as we get a bit closer, or sorry, a bit further into the playthrough. So yeah, obviously, yeah, it can be challenging. I think as the map expands, the more routes we have, there's more things to unlock. You saw some of the upgrade panels there. There's 4 different tabs, quite a lot of stuff going on, and a lot of development sort of to go forwards. All right, cool. So let's let the freight train head on through. So we'll get that one organised. Go, perfect. So he can head straight on through, and really need to increase those development points so that we can start getting more upgrades, more automation. I guess as the automation comes, it'll be less for us to worry about, but I guess more benefits going forwards. Perfect. There you go. So get an extra point for that one there as well. Right. So next one is, there we go.
Ah, the church bells. They remind me of my time at Wakefield. That was a long, long time ago now. If I close my eyes, I can still hear the sound of the cathedral tolling. It always used to wake me up. You know, I've been working on a project for a while now. I've been to a lot of places in my time. Oh yes, more than I can count. But I don't want to forget any of them. So I've been making them into maps. Little games to play. And I've just finished recreating Wakefield. Would you like to play it? It shouldn't take long. It's only a short one. I'd love to show it to you. I've even included the old cathedral bells.
Okay, I guess so. That's the other map option. Oh, there you go. So that's the other map option you have when you start up the playthrough. We won't do this for the moment. We'll carry on as we are with the endless mode.
Oh, that's all right. If you change your mind, you can always access it through the main menu.
Oh, pretty much just what I said there. So thank you very much. All right, cool. So next train's coming in. So that's heading on through there. And then yeah, you can see we're starting to get a little bit busier. I think, as I say, as these contracts start to increase, we'll probably get more and more trains coming through. I'm guessing due to the fact that there's some extra space here, that you will start getting more ability to build tracks and stuff like that between the different stations. I'm guessing that's some sort of like bridge or tunnel at the top there between the 2 areas. Obviously platforms. I guess we'll find that out as we go along. Alright, let's reverse the train, send it back, and then that one should be done, and then another freight train coming through after that. So yeah, obviously at the moment it's just quite basic, it's quite simple. As I say, I guess as you carry on, it becomes more challenging. So yeah, enjoying this so far. Want a big shout out to the developers who sent me a link to this, although it was a free game, free demo, I guess, on Steam. I'll put a link to it in the section below. But it's good that glad that they sort of highlighted it to me, so it gives us something to try out. And you never know, maybe if.
About freight trains. See the passing word under its station detail panel? It means that the train won't be stopping at that destination. Sounds obvious, but I thought you'd like to know.
Yeah, thanks for that. I was trying to talk there, but you interrupted me. It's no problem at all. Don't worry. So yeah, as you can see, this is the map. Got all these different stations and stops and other stuff going on. I'm pretty sure they're all stations. They look like tunnels coming up there as well. So yeah, big old expansion, as I say. As mentioned, yeah, as I say, the developers contacted me and asked if it was something I'd like to try. So yeah, thank you very much for the link to this one. And yeah, you never know, going forwards, if you guys like it so much, maybe they'll send me the free key to the game. I doubt it, but you never know. Alright, cool, so that train's gone through, so we're waiting on the next one. Oh, this is going to be challenging. Look, there's two here that come through at the same time. So one of them goes, it looks like one of them leaves the station and one is returning to the station just after, what's that, sort of 10:05. So that's going to be a bit of a challenge. Hopefully we don't mess that up and end up with the trains in the same place at the same time, and we don't want to cause any accidents or train disasters, so one of them might end up being slightly late. Anyway, let's send that one through. That will go to to go there. Fast forward a little bit. And yeah, I guess that one is then going to have to come back. So we'll potentially have to have one train waiting. Well, probably have to hold the one that comes into platform 2 while the other one gets out of the way. So hopefully this one can turn around quite quickly. Let's wait for it to stop.
We had some late trains, but not to worry. I've made bigger mistakes than this. When I first started out, way back when the stations were nationalized, the newly appointed transport minister was looking to take a ride on one of our trains. Mean Eyes Milos, they called him. Well, I sent his train to the wrong station. His face was red as a tomato when he barged into the dispatch office.
Okay, right, that's an interesting story. Alright, let's head this train through. So the two trains together have seemed to work their own way out, which was pretty good. Hopefully we don't end up... we got 8 upgrade points there, so that's okay. It should be all right for the moment. So we've got the fast train coming in, so we should be able to switch that, yeah, and send them through while the other one's waiting at Bumby. Cool. So that one's spun round. He's going to load or unload or whatever at that station, and then hopefully wait for us. Yep, good. It's stopping there. So let's change that one. Send him through. Oh no, we didn't change the tracks. Oh no. Can we do it? No.
If you keep clicking that locked switch, it might just break.
Oh, alright, anyway. It's going to send it to the wrong platform, so we'll probably... I don't know what will happen here. We'll see what happens when it gets there. There is another train due in a minute, but we'll see what happens. Alright, cool. He's gone there. Oh, we lost a little bit. What was that? Minus 100 for being at the wrong platform. So, let's...
Well, it looks like business is going great. How about expanding our network and unlocking a new station? Oh, don't worry. I'm sure we can handle it. Holishevitsa station sounds like a good candidate. Let's go for it. Looks like we've got enough money to purchase a platform. Let's open the buy menu and take a look.
Alright guys, so I think this will probably be a good opportunity to end today's episode there before we start expanding into other areas. We will leave it here. So yeah, guys, if you have enjoyed this episode, do smash that like button. If you're not already subscribed to the channel and you have enjoyed the video, then please click the subscribe button down below. And don't forget to click the bell notification icon. I forgot to mention that we had hit our 500 subscriber goal. Currently we're at about 503. So thank you everybody that has joined the channel and enjoyed the videos. As always, guys, if there's any questions, queries, comments or suggestions for future episodes, then please put those down in the comment section below. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care. Bye.